about the big what?
The big crush.
The big crush.
Well, just like when I go along the stock, it just goes straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Yep, 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 yep. And now for some reason, it's gonna snap back up there and get going back up there again real quick. Like it's on a
Wait, we gotta get back to our agenda. This is not the agenda. Wait a minute, we gotta get back to going up to make him go to the negative.
If I was to go long right now, let's see them keep doing that.
They go, let's get down as low as we can go.
So sad. So sad. Had I gotten rid of all my shares right there, they'd have gone way down to here and then bounced off of there and started working their way back up again to get up to here. But because I still have shares right there, they're like, that's enough. Continue. Proceed. they're gonna work on their next dollar. I can tell because I got 100 shares, so time for them to go from 148 to 149. So I can be negative 108 bucks. And yep, that'll mean they went down to here, went on up, touched 145, went up to 146, 147, 148, and 149. Just keep on going. Up, 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 up. Just like when I go long the stock. It just keeps on going. Up, 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 up. You know how it does. So here's a 40-cent stop loss on 9 shares. Just to give an idea. Oh God, really? Oh, so much for that. They went down to here, and they're already gonna go snaps, ka-choos. Heaven forbid. When I go long the stock, it does not mind going down at all. But when I'm short the stock, boy, Jesus. You can tell they're like, nope, That's why it's so hilarious whenever I'm going along and I watch it keep going down and then down again and then well, remember yesterday? They guys kept going, Well, clearly it's going to go up further. Up, up, up more. Ugh. Whoa. Now they're going to snap back up again. Well, it depends. I've got 36 shares, not just like yesterday when I had 38 shares. They go blasting the other direction. So because I have 36 shares, they'll go blasting back up again. But watch this. Watch this. If I get rid of them, here we go. If I get rid of them, it'll just keep on, it'll just go, oh, okay then, well in that case, it'll just keep right on going. Oh, and if I happen to go long, oh hell no, it's not going to go blasting back up again. If I go long, It'll do what it always does. Oh, number one, I'll chase it all the way down. I'll chase it down to here, and I'll put in 9 more shares. It'll go down to here. I'll put in 18 more shares, and it'll go down to here, and then I'll put in 54 shares around here. That's it. You don't got to go up $1 within 2 bars. Remember yesterday when it was right over here? And in this area, where was it? It was right up here. And I didn't get rid of all my shares. I was positive $45. You can go back and watch the video. I was positive $45 right there. And I still had 38 shares. Oh, I thought I was going to keep on going up into here. And I was going to get to 50 bucks and get rid of that last 38 shares. And within, so it's at 148. Okay, it's at 148 right there. And within 2 candlesticks, it went down to 147. Down $1 in 2 minutes and 60 seconds. Yeah. So, what the hell? So I'm just wondering, does it need to go blasting back up again? Nope, because I don't have shares. But if I still had 36 shares shorted, and I was like, I hope it just keeps on going down, they'd go, well, up $1, and they would do it within 2 candlesticks. I'm going to try to throw in, I'm going to try something. Now that I'm long, we'll chase it all the way down. Oh boy. 3 shares is way, 9 shares is way too much. It's getting, I'll be back to 0 real quick, because they'll go down $1. So I got to be prepared for them right now. They're going to go from 147. Oh, no problem. Down here to 146.
Oh, it's just $1. It's nothing.
And I got to make sure that if they do that, I only lose $9. Not, so if I put in 90 shares, right, and they go $1, that's 90. Okay, all right, that just stole from me, because I've gotten the 9 shares long right there, and they went because I didn't have any orders in place. So if you ever wondered why I put on my shares and then I immediately come over here and I put orders in, it's for in case they go, because obviously you can't click your mouse and click market ordering out fast enough. The orders have to already have been there. And this is all the things they do to jive you. Your broker tries to make you like lose. Or, the stock certainly seems to be against you. It seems to be like a live animal that's well aware, has an awareness, has intelligence, has an agenda, is using strategies. Like if you saw the price of milk going up or down, or that's a bad example because things like cars, the price of milk and bread and houses just steadily goes up over time. But what's a better example? Something where the price could be more volatile. Maybe the price of drugs even, or something. So, it was at 147, and they went down. They touched 146. And now I'm getting into a very dangerous position there. 21 shares isn't really cool. Because now from here, if it goes down $1 from 146 and a half, and it goes down to 145 and a half, that's $20 gone from my 80. That'll put me back, to closer to 50. See, I'm trying to get to 100. This next, the first phase I work on is getting to my first 50. Then I'm working on getting to 100, and then to 150. And they try to fight you. They try to make it not happen. One of the ways is to get you to the negative so that you're actually negative 50, negative 100. And then you got to spend a good part of your time just getting that back to zero. If I was short the stock, they would be as quick as possible going as high as they can. Like they did over here when I was short the stock. If you're long the stock, the path upward is much slower or non-existent. Oh boy, here we go. Still got these 9 shares here. I don't dare buy more. Those red bubbles were really pretty serious. And I can see them just going. As long as I've got it long, of course, I always have to add that in. If I was to short the stock 100 shares, I wouldn't be like,
And now I think it'll go down $1. Oh.
No. Dude, what the heck? They just stole 10 cents from me. They're up at 09. I clicked the button to get out and they went down here to 99. And that's the price that I got out at, 99. Now that I'm shorting it, get ready for the actual going up. Get ready, because now it's going to for real go up. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for.
Here we go. $18 shares is close to 25 shares. So to get $5, I would need close to 20 cents, and it's at 18, so right around 47 would be for sure ideal prices to get out. I just don't think it's going to go down anymore. It's not going to pull back because now I got it shorted. So now we're going to do this pumping. There we go. See, I've got this at 6 shares, so I'm buying and selling 6 shares at a time. This sucks. Well, that would have got me to 100. All I had to do was just go down right there. I'm going up like an animal. This is ridiculous. Absolutely fucking stupid. Come on, come on. Come on, dude. Quit being stupid. Yeah, that's ridiculous. For it to not go down. Right there. I mean, if I was long the stock, they would never just go, just up 50 cents, up another 50 cents, up another 50 cents, up another 50 cents. Jesus, for real. So what's it gonna do now? For all the geniuses that know what it's gonna do.
I would have shorted it right there. What I would have done was...
Everyone knows So there's so many times where I put in all my money short right there, think it's going to come all the way back down to here. And as long as I do nothing, that's exactly what it'll do. But if I get all my money shorted, they go. And I go, oh yeah, that's right. When the stock is at the high for the day, go long. Yeah. Duh. Don't be stupid. See, yesterday when it was 10:30, and I was still fighting with getting $50. Yesterday was over here, and it was 10 o'clock, right around this area here, and I had just at this time shorted it, and it went higher and higher and higher, and I went, ugh. And finally, it wasn't until it finally came down into here and down into here, which you can't see the time, but it was closer to 10:30, and I finally had gotten over $50, maybe close to 100. Because then what happened was it went blasting down, and it was way down into here where I started to go long, and it kept going up, and I got a bunch of my money, and I got up to 135. I got past 100, and I got to 135, and right there I was at 135, and I don't know how many shares I had. It might have been, anywhere from 60 shares to 25, and I was hoping they were going to keep on going higher, and they went down, and I remember going back to 110 and then 100, and then it began down, 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 down. I was like, what the heck? And of course I kept going like long, and then it would go up and I'd get some of my shares gone, and then it'd go back down again. And so I'd buy a little bit more and it would go up again, but I wouldn't get rid of all my shares because I needed to go up to here. Remember at this point here, way back here, I needed to go up to there. Or way back here, I needed to go up to there. You're like, nope. And then here, I needed to go up to here. So then when down to here and I bought it, I needed to go up to about to here. And then down here, I needed to go up to here. And then here, I needed to go up to there. And then down to here. And it wasn't until that last time where it went down into here and I got in all those shares. It was right around here. I got in all them shares. And then it went blasting way down to here. And you can look at that second video where the video is only 34 minutes long. And it was the second part video. And it was where you can see me going all my money in right there. And it goes way down to here. And I went to the negative at one point, $85, $90 at one point. And then it kind of back up again. I got back to the positive 50, positive 100, positive 150, and then somewhere in here I got out of the way at positive 181. Of course, as soon as I was out of the way, it went another dollar. It went from 144. It kept on going, and it went. It power blasted up another dollar. Anyway, back to this. I'm gonna put in up to 10 shares, and if it goes down, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get into another chasing the stock down for $3 worth, where you just chase it down and it goes down, and you're running downhill, running downhill. I'm just gonna short it, and then you'll find out that it ain't going down no $3. As soon as I short that stock, they're gonna go, okay, sorry, we're kidding. And it goes up. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough because I was trying to plug in the cord so that the battery doesn't go low. And I just missed the morning bell. Oh, 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 oh. I hate doing this, but I got a feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling. Let's see if I am correct. So we're gonna go 16 shares, and I'm gonna get out in groups of, what the heck? 4. I don't know, 4 and 4. See if that does anything. Uh-huh. My feeling is stupid. You can't see it, but you see these sticks at the top, and then these 2 sticks, and then there's a little stick there even. And then as soon as I saw that stick, I was like, oh, it's gonna go down. Hey, I got a feeling. Oh my God. I gotta get out of here. I think my shares are dead. They're dead. And it's just gonna pull me back down to 90 and 80. They're gonna go pumping hard. I got a new feeling. It's gonna go up. Only this time I've got more than a feeling. I've got evidence. I'm short the stock. Now I know it's gonna go up. Big old green bubbles. Look at them go. There they go. Yep. Why would you ever think a stock would go down? Duh. Always go along the stock like I did yesterday. I'm so glad I got that video. An hour and a half. of just it going down, 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 and it wouldn't go up. I was like, go up, go up. That's what they do when you actually go long. If you short the stock, oh yeah. Now they can go up. I got a bad feeling. I think I better just take this $11 loss. This is just bugging me out. Because I know them. I know what they're going to do. They're not going to stop. Jesus, fuck. At least I don't have my mouse dying. Yesterday my mouse batteries kept, well, I don't know why it was doing it, but my mouse kept like dying. Yeah, see, they can't stand the idea of me going from 100 just to 150. They're like, we gotta get you back down to 0. Here they go. This is it. So the stock isn't truly going up or down. If I right there went long the stock, they'd go, we gotta get you down to 0. So you just go down to here. The stock only goes up and down to do that one purpose. It ain't like there's people out there that are buying shares and that means the price is going up. That's what makes stock prices supposedly go up and down. Right now there's more buyers than sellers, so therefore the price is increasing. And as soon as there's more sellers than buyers, the price would start to decline. So right now there's all of a sudden, so yesterday when I'm going long the stock, there was no buyers. The price kept declining. No buyers. Only people selling. No one's buying. So the price kept declining. Whenever I buy the stock, there's no more buy. The price declines. And whenever I go short the stock, the price pumps. It's always the same thing to get you to 0. Well, so much for this happy trip to 150. We're going to go to the negative today. Because once I put in, you see when I have just 15 shares, that they gotta go the other direction. So now that I've got 250 shares, yeah. Yeah. Keep in mind, had I just right there gone long, I could already be done. They make sure you're never done. Had I gone long, they'd have just gone down to make sure you're never done. They want you in the trade. In. Stay in. And about to go pumping. Pumping, pumping, pumping. Because rather than going down 10 cents, it's time to go up $1.10 rather than just going down 10 cents. And if I was to go long right there, they'd go down here, and then they'd blast up and they'd go higher. They wouldn't just go,
Let's be a good boy and just start right now going straight up.
I'd put in 25 shares, it'd go down. I'd put in 25 more shares, it'd go lower. I'd put in 25 more shares, it would go lower. Then I'd finally go, okay, I guess I'll put in 100 shares, let's go. And then maybe if I'm lucky, it comes back up. Or it just keeps on going down. There's no way that I could put in my shares and they go, this guy's a genius. Let's just go straight up. He just went long and straight up. I wish it would just go down. They're gonna go up. It's way too awesome for them to go up. And if they go down, I'm done for the day. And they know it. I got my orders right there. And they want to go up. And they're going to hope I get more money in. And then they're going to go up and get me to 0. And then just get to 4 o'clock. That's their whole goal. How to get me to the negative. Now I'm hoping that maybe they just go down. I'm not going to be at 150 because I leaned in the side of caution and got the shares, as many of the shares gone fairly quickly. realize now I've only got 30 shares and I'm at 125. So if they go up $1, you always gotta be ready for them to do that. If they go up $1, I'd still be it's like above 100. Alright, now I'm completely out of the way, shorted. Now you're gonna see the actual for real going down. Just like over here, I had it long, and as soon as I get out of the way, then they for real go blasting up. And then they did another round of it. And now I had it shorted right there, and the whole time in fact I had it shorted there. And in there. And as long as I was short the stock, they're like this. All these minutes are going by. Now, at this price right here, at 30, right there at that white line, was my final price to get out at 30. They're already down 15 pennies from there. In fact, it's just such a joke. Such a joke. Now they're going to go like this. Oh, cool. And that's my point. I only make my money on the small stuff. I never go long, and they go blasting. If I go long right there, they'll just do this. And they do their petty, stupid stuff. But it's 10:30. It's 10:24. It's been 54 minutes. I'm at 130 from zero. I can make more than 150 per day, but 150 is the goal to stop at. Because 150 every day is $750 per week, which is $3,000 per month. Wow. Good thing I got out of the way. I'm surprised because my prediction is that it would have gone down. Pull back just so we can see the chart. Because I'm always talking about how I'm right about so many things, so I like to acknowledge when I'm wrong. And I would have said that now that I'm out of the way, that price didn't come blasting all the way down to here. Seriously, way down to here. I wouldn't have thought, well, now I got out of the way and they'll go blasting up. In fact, that's what they would have done if I still had shares. So let's say I still had 50 shares. And I was like, I hope that from here on out it just keeps on going down. And, you know, with 50 shares, I would have needed about $25 more or 50 pennies to get to 150. And I'd have said, and so therefore, if it goes from 148.30 down to 147.80 down to about here, I'd be at 150 for the day. I'll hang on to those 50 shares, shorted. And they'd go blasting. And I'd have said, see, because I still got 50 shares shorted, that's going to go blasting up. Well, I got the shares completely out of the way. I have no position, and they still went blasting up. All right, well. But the difference is because I don't have any shares, they went blasting up. And watch how fast they come down. They went 1, 2, 3 candlesticks. So for 3 minutes, I'd be going, oh no. And then they go, no, Adam, don't cry. But if I really still had 50 shares shorted, they'd have gone, candlestick. They'd have gone much higher than this. And they'd have made sure that more candlesticks went by. They'd made sure that they took me back to the negative. and making a lot of time go by. I know it seems like the small stuff, you know, going from 130 to 131, 133. But you know what? It's actually just better to take a longer time to get that small stuff. I can't stand when I put on a big trade and coincidentally, there's a correlation, which definitely cannot be causative, that the moment you got a big trade, they go blasting the other direction. I almost had this crazy thing. You see that 100? I was going to go 100 shares long right there. Boom. And just see if they just keep on pumping. But I gotta be careful when I think, like when I get a feeling, like go on my instincts. Because that would change everything. I'd be done right now because I would have been correct. But it wouldn't have been correct to do that. That's how you get your money back to zero real quick. You go 100 shares right there at 40, and they go down to here, down 30 pennies, and then down another 5, 10, 10 more, and before you know it, they start working their way down, and then they've gotten down here to 40. And you went 100 shares long right there at 40 because you had a hunch that it was going to go blasting. So you're about to put your money in long. Oh, but they go down $1 instead. Aw, ain't that nice? Ain't that sweet? You just happen to take your money in the sun and go blasting up real high. Oh. Oh, you get happy to put all my money in there going long for it and go blasting down. And if you put 100 shares in right there, and then go down $1. That's $100 gone. So here you are at positive 130. Whoop! Back to 30. And you're just starting all over again. And now you get to try to make that $150. And now you got to do it the risky way. Because I've been in, the first hour is when all these big, fast moves happen. And quite honestly, the volume is typically strong to where your small trades are fairly insignificant to them. And yeah, you see what I just did? I did it. I took the risk. I put in the 100 shares going long. Oh, okay. Damn. I've only got 6 shares, and they're almost got $1 on me with 6 shares? What does that tell you? They are pumping. Notice what just happened? I just happened to go get rid of my short position and get long. And now we're going to go down. Now it's going to go down. Mm-hmm. I had orders to get out at 15, but it was at 30. And I was like, it's not going to go down those 15 pennies. They're going to start pumping. I was like, and they're going to go pumping up to here. I know, I only had 9 shares, or 6 shares, I think. 6 shares. So I knew that, you know, they can't do a lot of damage. Now I've got 21 shares. Now if they go blasting down, they can do way more damage than if they'd have gone up with 6 shares. See, if I had it shorted right there, and I was hoping they're going to come down to here and then go up, they don't. They just go up. But if you got it long, for some reason they got to pull back down and then go up. They can't just go up. No, whatever. This is where you want to go like this. You want to go like this. All right. 36. It's right there. So that's 8 pennies. 8 times 5 is 40. Wait a minute. Should I need more than 40? Yeah, I needed more than 40. I needed 5, 10. I needed 4 more pennies than what I just gave myself. So, but let's try it again. So 43, so 39, 43, 43, 43. Where is it? Where is it? See, I've only got 4 shares, and yet they've already got me for 69 cents. You know, almost a dollar. There's 83 cents. And I've only got 4 shares. There's a dollar. It's like, you can do a lot with 4 shares. Where, oh, where is the high for the day? Why has she gone? How's that go? So they went down right there and they touched 149. And now from 149 up to 150. Up a dollar. Up a dollar. They went up a dollar. The way they're going down is really greedy, and the way they're going up is really generous. Question is that going to continue? Or is it they're trying to get people to not short it because they're about to go down? And when they do, they don't want too many people to be making money. They want a bunch of people to have gone long. You know, it's bull trapping them in. It's a bull trap. The name's Mater, only without the tuh. The name's Mater, you know, as in tomater, only without the tuh. That's how that goes. The name's Mater, as in tomater, but without the tuh. Yeah, those red bubbles are a nice sight right now, but they're no match for the green. They're no match for these big greens that they did. You can look at the whole chart. They've sprinkled in some red candlesticks, but the green candlesticks are bigger and stronger, so it's higher. Even though there's just as many red candlesticks as there are green candlesticks, all the green candlesticks are bigger. So the stock is at the high for the day. What should you do? Anyone knows that that's where you should short the stock when it's way up high. Okay, I'll go long. Why did you wait for the stock to be up at the very highest point and then you went long the stock? You're supposed to short the stock when it's high, and then when stocks are beat down low, that's when you go long the stock. Always do that. They got me. I gotta just stop this trade. I gotta give them this $10. That green bubble, I'm not gonna beat them. I'm not gonna get to come back down. I'm trying to price average myself down to 149.90, and it's already at 30, so it's gotta come down here. It's gotta come down now 40 cents. And clearly, they're putting together green bubbles like nothing. They just show up with their volume and slap up the green bubbles. Boom, 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 boom. And they're huge. And they really went from 147. They really went from 146 to 147 to 148 to 149 to 150. And they just won't stop. They will not stop. Is that supposed to be a red candlestick? My God. Really? Yeah, they didn't go through any orders of mine. The only reason why I got rid of any of those shares is because I marketed out. If I had put orders there, they probably wouldn't have gone down through the order. And now they gotta go ahead and pinch it into a... I could have been done. I was at 160. I was at 160 and I did not end because I thought that I was on my way out. I thought they were about to drift down. And those last shares, I was going to cash them out. But just like they do, they've got other plans. They take you for... I mean, all they had to do was right there, just go down a little bit. I had 50 shares with 30 shares ordered to get out if it went down 5 more pennies. And for 5 more pennies, they'd rather go up another dollar. And then up another dollar, and then up another dollar. And right there is going to be the moment where I lost it. They're going to go way up to here now, and I'm going to remember that one moment right there where I was past 150. I was past 150. I had my goal. And they were like, nope.
When it was at the high for the day, you should have gone long.
145. They went 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151. They've now gone up $6 during this session. $6. And that's the kind of pullback. Damn, dudes. Right there. Right there, I was at 160. This little tiny voice in my head was like, just kill the trade. And then I'd kill the trade, and it had gone way down to here. And then the other voice in my head would have been like, golly, I kill every trade as fast as possible. That's why I never get to make any bonus points, because I never just let a trade be there. That's like, you know, like, let her cry. Now see right there, how right there they went for a bonus round. Then right there, a bonus round. Then right there, up higher. Then right there, when I thought we were done, up higher. So right now, what are they going to do? Guess what? Up higher, up higher. For some reason, they can always go higher and higher. It is incredible. Just one time I want to get my money in like down here and go 25 shares long. And I just leave it alone, and it just keeps going, and it keeps getting better and better and better and better. Now I know it takes time, so I'm willing to sit there with these 40 shares shorted and just sit there for the next like hour or two and see if it's down to here. But nope. They're gonna go blasting. Here we go, more blasting. Yep. And I'll play this game all day long, where I keep shorting it, and they keep, to counteract you, they keep a pumping, and they keep a pumping, and you gotta pump it again, and you gotta give it another pumping. And it's like at no point does it just relent and go down. And it should go down, and then maybe pull back up a little bit, and then go down further, and then pull back up a little bit, and go down further. You know, like it did yesterday on video, where I kept buying and they kept going down further and down further. Like I said, the only way it does that is when I'm buying. When I'm going long, you're just chasing it down, down, down. And when you're shorting it, they just pump and they pump and they pump. It's a coincidence, because there's no way that this bank and the broker would ever, on purpose, be pumping a stock and plunging a stock. There's no way that you'd go long a stock and they would plunge it down to get you to the negative, would they? They wouldn't plunge. There's no way that they would for hours keep plunging a stock down. I tell you right now, if yesterday, if I'd have gone short right there, they'd have just started going up, and then 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 up, and it's all they'd have kept doing. But because I kept going long, they kept plunging, and plunging, and plunging, and plunging, and plunging. And I'm telling you, it's like this every day. whatever you do, whatever you're doing, the bank is going the other direction. That's the purpose of my videos. It's not to teach anyone how to trade. I'm going to demonstrate on a daily basis that for the most part, whatever you're predominantly doing, they will predominantly, for hours and hours and hours, and for dollars on end, they'll go down dollars running away from you. And they'll go up dollars and dollars. And they'll do it for an hour or 2 or 3 running away from you. Remember yesterday? I thought to myself, I wish I'd have just shorted it. Every time, though, I always wish that. Because they're doing the opposite. But had I shorted it, like I did today, and they kept on pumping, I'd have said, oh, I wish I'd have just gone long the stock. Like right now. I wish I'd have just gone long. Way back here, I wish I'd have just gone 100 shares long. Made it easy on myself. I noticed that the greens were much more powerful than the reds. That was by the time it was in this range here. I noticed that the green sticks were way bigger and more powerful than the red sticks. But I thought that doesn't mean it's going to just continue. But it did. They continued it and continued it and continued it. Went down here and then there they go, continuing it. Well, here's what they want. I've got 40 shares and I've got 140. They're about to work on going up $3 more to get me back to zero. Because there's no one else in the trade, by the way. So just know that. That's how yesterday they could just keep on plunging and plunging and plunging. That's how yesterday they were able to just keep on going down further and further. You're like, well, what about some other guy that's got like 1,000 shares shorted? There was no other guy. There is no other guy. That's my point that I'm proving. I'm proving you are the only one. Especially at that time. You're the only one. That's why if I was to go long right now, they would start going down and down and down. They'd go down for $2 at least, if not more. Why? Because I'm the only one. I've got it long now. So now they can go down, 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 down. See, when it went up here and hit 148, it went down $1. It went from 148 back down to 147. And then at 149, it went back to 148. But from 148 on, it really hasn't pulled back anything significantly. It's gone from 148, 149, 150, and now 151. And believe me, they're not going to stop until I get me back to zero. I've never once put on a trade where I go, and I'll just let these 25 shares just kind of keep on going. Now they just ripped me off. They were sitting there at the high for the day at 51.21. I pressed the short button and it went zapping down to 04. So I just got in at 04. You can see right now it's at 13, right? It's at 14, right? So tell me why if I do this. Oh, alright, they gave it to me at 14. I'm up by a whole lot. You know, they made sure that all this is pretty big. I'm shorted way back at 150.66, way down here. At this white line, which actually isn't that big of a deal. See this white line? Look at it compared to the day. I have it shorted, for the most part, way up at the high. And they're like, you ain't got shit shorted nowhere, boy. And believe me, you don't. Wow. Yesterday when I kept on shorting it, I wish I'd have just, or kept on going long, I wish I'd have just shorted it. Today, I wish I'd have just gone long. But that's what they do every day. Had I gone long today, they'd have just gone down. I'd be like,
I wish I just shorted it today. Jeepers creepers.
I'm bored. This is what they do every day. This is the purpose of my videos, to show that every day, whatever I'm doing, they will run away from you. If you spend the first half of the day shorting it, it'll go up all for the first half of the day for dollars. They'll keep on going, running from you. If you're going long, they'll go down, down, down. Keep it up all day. They'll keep on going, they'll keep on doing it all day. They're not letting it go down. Nope. We're on our way to 151.5. Next stop, 151.5. All aboard! Here we go. What an absolute fucking so rigged. So rigged. That's why I'm making these videos. To show what happens. I'll start right at the very beginning of the day. And with every trade, they're making it difficult. And it just so happens that coincidentally, it's like your money's always in the wrong direction. Coincidentally. If you put your money in, you're about to see a big pullback take place. And if you put your money in hoping for a big pullback to take place, there is no pullback. It keeps on going. If you put your money anywhere hoping that it keeps on going up, it's done. Here comes a big pullback, if not a complete reversal. Up, it's done. Or as I like to say, See, I've got enough money in place right now to go to 200 easily. Easily. If they would just do a normal drop it down like they should be doing, I'd be at 200. And they're trying to prevent it. They're in prevention mode. They're preventing. Yeah, I'm going to go right to 200. I literally have no clue what's happening. I've never seen that before. What the absolute shit? Okay. Like they went through my orders but didn't... What in the fuck, for real shit? Fucking bullshit are they doing? A new form of stealing that I've never seen before? Cool. So help me God, don't you goddamn go pumping. You do not need to pump anymore. My God. I didn't get enough of them shares out of there at all. I thought we were finally on our way to 200. At 83, I'm at 65. At 83, I'm at 65. That's 35 hours. 35 divided by 70% is... I can't think. The hell? $35 divided by 0.7 is 50 cents. Jesus Christ. 83 minus 50 is 33. That's a little further than I thought I had to go. Way down to here? Really? I knew better. I've never once ever put on a trade where then for the rest of the day the shares just roll to the positive and they keep tacking on and they keep tacking on to my gain, just tacking on to it. If whatever it is that happens, they always go the other direction and deduct from. If I've made $100, they got to get it back to 50. If I've made 200, they got to get it back to 150 or back to 100. If I've whatever it is, it's the same thing every day. You know, like what if I had it long right there, but then right there I just decided to just throw on an extra 20 shares and leave it alone? They'd have just gone down, 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 down. And I'd be going, dang it, why did I sit there with those 25 shares? I was positive $150 for the day, hoping it might just kind of keep going up for another dollar, and another dollar, and every time it goes up a dollar, I make another $25. And instead, it went down $2. So now I'm down to positive $100. They just took away $50 from me. Nothing to do with supply and demand at all. There's no demand for the stock right now. Like, people are like, oh my god, I was gonna buy it if it went down, but with that price going up nice and high like this, I want to buy shares. I want to buy 100 shares. No, I want to buy 100 shares. There's not enough sellers out there. No one's selling. That'll make the price go up even higher. So stupid. Fake supply and demand explanation for why prices go up and down. Prices go up and down because you take a position, and then the bank, your broker, knows that you basically just signed a contract. I will now buy them at a later date. I will sell them at a later date. And so they make sure that in the future the price is less than or greater than where you entered the entrance of the trade. Literally, there's nothing more going on. And I would think, yeah, well, what about some guy that came along and went 500 shares long? And right there he went 500 shares long. Well, yeah, it would go down to fuck that guy over. That's how I know that no one else is here. You are at a roulette table with no one else there. That is not the roulette table you want to play at. Don't play at a roulette table and you're the only one there. You have to go to a roulette table where there's other people there. Then you have to hope that those other people that are there are legitimate and they're not just in on the rig where they like work for the casino and you're the patsy. And they're losing here and there. They're losing money, but they're not real. They're just losing casino money. The casino gives 3 people that work for the casino money to pretend to gamble with at roulette tables. And then when the real guy walks in that doesn't work for the casino, the fix is in. I was not paying attention. Well, this stock knows how to go up. $6.50 from 145. But that was pre-market. The market opened up around 146, but still from 146 it went 147, 48, 49, 50, 51 and a half. So it's gone up $5.5. Come on, dude. That's enough. The hay? A ghost just knocked down the camera. That was weird. Now, I'm past 150, so this is, what am I doing? Really? This is just me being now just, well, greedy. And I believe it's going to go down. That's the thing. I don't know how the stock can just always keep pumping. Because like I said, what about somebody that is trading the stock and they, today, were like, let's try it, 100 shares long. Oh, they gave us $100. They went up and down. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, they went up again. How about 200 this time? Oh my God, they went up again. And every time it pulls back, they buy 10 shares. Then when it goes down lower, they buy 10 more shares. And they just keep buying. And then, sure enough, it always goes up. What about that guy? He doesn't exist. Just like yesterday when I was going long and it kept going down further and further. Well, what about some guy that's yesterday shorting the stock? Isn't he making a killing? Yes, if he existed. There is no such guy. There's people that bought the stock weeks ago, months ago, years ago. They exist. That money is existing. But on the day-to-day, on a daily basis, how many guys are sitting at a computer right now in this country? No one. They're in the military. They have a real job. They're a cashier. They're working construction. They work at Walmart. They're on welfare. They're on unemployment. They live with their mom and dad. How many people do you think are sitting here doing this? No one. It stands to reason even that I'm the only one. I can tell by the stock moving. I can tell I'm the only one. It moves. Yeah, I can tell it's my birthday party. Every single day, the stock moves, and you're the guest of honor. In celebration of fucking you over, we will go down all day. In celebration to fuck you over, we'll go higher and higher. Whatever is the occasion, it's all about your occasion. You've got it shorted, it's gonna pump all day. You've got it long, it'll plunge and plunge and plunge and plunge and plunge. And they'll waste no time doing it. And the plunging will be good and deep. And if you only saw this, I would seem like I'm a crazy person. That's why I have to take a video and say, let me remind you of this. And the day before, when all it did was pumped and pumped and pumped. I kept thinking I'm going to go down lower right there, and all they did was they went blasting up, blasting up. Then right there, I thought that they would go up from here, up again, and they kept going down lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Back on this day over here, I had made most of my money, and then right there, I decided to go long the stock, and they just kept going down, and then 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 going down. Just never stopped. They wouldn't stop. And now today, they're going to go straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. This is today. This is today. They've just gone straight up, straight up, straight up. Such a joke. At 89, I'm at 162. At 89. It's 30. So pathetic. Let's see how far down it would have to go for me to be at the money that I want to get to. It's 150.30. So it's 150.30. 150.30. Right there. So that green line. So here the stock is up, way up, up. I just need to go down and touch that green line, and I'm at 200 for the day. What do you think they'll do? Well, to whoever keeps going long the stock, and they're like, well, I went long the stock. Now, if it just goes up to this green line right there, if it goes up to that green line, I got my money for the day. That invisible person is going to get his green line because he doesn't exist. Just like yesterday, over here. It never went up because there was nobody. It only went down because there was nobody that had it shorted. Only I had it long, so they kept going down. Now today, only I have it shorted, and there's no one else trading. No one else. So they will continue and continue and continue until you are at zero. They don't ever continue and continue. And it's going to go so high, well, I'm going to be like, if I'd just put on long, I could have been at 300 by now. Yeah, but if I went long, they would just do this. They'd go down, and they'd go down so far, they'd go down from 148, 147, 146, 145, 144, 143 point. They went down and touched one. They went down and dipped to 142.91 cents. Right there. So they'll just go down, dollar after dollar after dollar after dollar after dollar. If I was to go long right there, they would start going down and down and down and down and down until they get all the way back to 148, or however low they gotta go. The charts show it for themselves. Coincidentally, anytime I'm running a particular campaign, I'm shorting it or I'm attempting to go long the stock, they run a counter campaign for the day. For that day, for the next 2, 3, 4 hours, it will run against you. And this is what I'm trying to show. That's what my videos are about. The channel is going to be called Truth About Trading. And I'm just going to try to show that as you attempt to trade, you can get the stock to run away from you, going higher and higher and higher. Or if you go long the stock, it'll go down. Then you can buy more, it'll go down again. You can buy more, go down again. You can buy more, goes down again. And things that they do to your negative, they never do to your positive. Like, watch what they'll do to my negative right now. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. They just continue to continue. Even if it's ridiculous for them to continue. They'll continue it. It's ridiculous, and yet they'll continue it. At 37, I'm at 131. At 31, I'm at 36. At 31, I'm at 36. 36. 36. At 31, I'm at 36. It's 81 pennies. So 31 minus 81 is exactly 50. So now, where is this gay ass thing? So now this thing here, now way up here, I can change my price. Not that it matters, because they're not going to do it, but this can come all the way up here to 50 now. And now, guess what? That right there gets me to 200. Don't worry. They still won't do it. I need to just kill this trade and just this is why I've decided that 150 is going to be my price target, because they're all achievable. $0 is very achievable. Do nothing, paper trade. $50 for me is actually super easy. I can get $50 every day. It's a 100% lock. It's a 100%. $100 isn't 100%. It's 90%. Maybe 95. But it definitely takes you definitely have to do some cunning. You have to out-cun them, be more cunning than they are. It's difficult. $100 is difficult. But I can do it more than 50% of the time. If I want to get $100 a day, no problem. It's $500 a week. But I don't want to sell myself too short and leave too much money on the table. So 150 is just soft enough to where I should be able to get it. Get it every day. And get it fast enough to where I can take videos of this stuff. Not be sitting around having heart attacks. I'm gonna try something else. We're gonna raise this up 2 pennies, and I'm gonna lower this down 2 pennies. Now it's at 85, and I needed to go down to 50. It's at 90 right now, and I needed to go down to 50. Something. I needed to go down 50 cents. And what's it going to do? Go right back up 50 cents. Keep in mind, all I got to do is kill the trade and go long the stock, and they put a get out price of right there. And what are they going to do? They always go up and get that price. Go up and get that price. They always go up and get that price. But if I went long right there thinking, all right, if they just go on up here to get that price, suddenly they go down, then they go up to here, then they go down, then they come up to here, and then they go down. You know, at some point, I just want this to get over with. Well, you can see why 150 is my goal for the day. Look at the fight that they give you between 0 and $50. They don't put up much of a fight between $0 and $50. For $100, they start to try some tricks. And once you cross over the $100 threshold and you're on your way to 150, I definitely feel their resistance. They do not want you to get to 150. They don't want it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They would rather take you to negative 150. That's what they want. Okay. And if you're trying to go from 150 to 200, you cross over a threshold. Rather than,
Oh, it's 100%, 95%.
it starts to become like 25%, 20%. It starts to become, I want to say, oh, it's almost impossible, but it's not impossible. I do it often enough. Yesterday I made 181. But But you can see the difference. They on purpose invent these prices to be where they want them to be, to make it not favorable for you. By making things take long period of time when it's to your advantage. But if I had it shorted right, if I had it long right now, they would, as fast as possible, they'd go down. If I had it long right now, they wouldn't be sitting there puppy dogging around, pumping and pumping and pumping. If I had it long right now, they wouldn't keep going back up and back up and back up and then back up again and back up. If I had it long, they'd actually, as quick as possible, go as low as they possibly could and as fast as they could get there to get my profit lower. They would quickly go there, quickly. Well, I can tell they're about to go up $1. I've got 89 shares, and if they go up $1 from this point on, they can get half of my money gone. And that just means them going from 151.50 to 152, and then to 152.50. And once they do that, the other thing they accomplish is I can't really do much more, you know? I just sit there with my hands tied, just watching, going, uh-huh, okay, uh-huh, cool. I can't believe it. Like I said, imagine right there me going long the stock. They just pumped it on up. I'd have been done by now. Imagine right there if I went long the stock. No fear of it going down, because that would suck. No, they just pumped it right on up. Give the guy the money. What about right now? Oh, pumping right up there. Give the guy the money. Because there's no guy that's long the stock. There's no one else trading. There's no one else. It's just me. There's no one else that's even short the stock. Because once it goes down like this and I get my money and I get my profits, then they just plunge way down to here. They don't need to go blasting up to, you know, screw over the other guy that might be shorted. There is no other guy shorted. There is no other guy long. It's just me. It's me versus my bank. That I'm using the bank's money. I'm using their money. Does that clear things up? I'm trading their stock with their money. I don't have this money. I don't own this money. On a daily basis, I borrow the money from them to use to trade against them. And this is why they can make that price go down as low as they want. Once I get out of the way, oh, it'll go down nice and low. There. Full 100 shares. 99 shares. This is it. And I've only got a $131 profit, so they're about to go up $1. Even if they go down to this green line, they will first go up $1 and then down the $1 and then down those 50 pennies. Trust me, it's 100%. It's 100%. If anybody else was watching this video like if I was doing this live, I'd be like, just go long right now. They are absolutely going to go pumping up to here, and then they might come down to this green line. They're not going to just go down to the green line, let me out of there at a $200 profit, and then go up to there. No. That would be the incorrect order. That would benefit me. They're going to go up first, and then they'll come epically blasting down. I mean, they do it every day. It's the same thing every day. Every day. At 20, I'm at 146. At 20, I'm at 146. So I need 55 pennies. 20 minus 55 is 35, which is 65. So I can go down here, and these things here where I needed to get out at 50, well, now they need to get out up here at 65, which is right there. And of course this needs to get out right there. And of course this one. And it doesn't matter, as I keep buying, shorting more, and my price to get out was down. Remember it was down here at 80. It was down here at 80. and then it got brought up here to 30. And then to 50. And now it's 65. And yet they just keep running away from you. Running away. Running away. So fucking sad. Well, I've got everything in place to make 200 right now. Now I just sit back and watch what it does. Just imagine if a long time ago I'd have just gone along and then be sitting back to just watch it keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. And I'd be going, another dollar? They went up another dollar? Another dollar? Oh my goodness. Boy, this bank sure is generous. They're just passing out money left and right. I mean, if this was a coin flip right now, I'd say, put in all your money right there and plan for it to blast up to there. It could just as well, you could do that, and it could go blasting right down to there. And be like, oh, I should have waited. I should have waited for it to go down to here. Then right there, I could have put in all my money for it to go blasting out, you know. If I spend enough time not involved. Like, once I get out of the trade today, I'm not going to trade anymore. I spend the rest of the day watching it. And it sucks once I'm out of the trade watching it go down, 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 down. But if I lift it up, boop. I could kill the trade right now and say, you know what, I'll just take 150. I'm done. I'll take 150. Forget it. Forget it. And I get out of the way. Oh, boy. Then they would go down and they'd show you all the fun you could have had. Then they show you what you could have done. If only you stayed in the trade. But if you stay in the trade, they're going to show you how much money you could have made if you just went long the stock. You could have made so much more. I've tried playing that game before, though. I mean, I won't do it. It hasn't been recently, but it was like a year ago. I tried playing this game called Just Do the Opposite. And I was like, okay, how about this? I'm just going to kill this trade right now. And I would kill the trade. And I would just go long, like 150 shares long right there. And all they would do is they do the exact opposite. They would go blasting down to here. And I'd go, okay. And I'd buy 50 more shares. All right, now I got 200 shares. And then he would go down to here. And I'd go, I hope they come back up to here. But they don't. They just go down to here. And I go, well, I can buy a little bit more. All right, 250. I buy another 50 shares. Now I've got 250 shares long. And they just keep going down. And I go, oh, I should have just done the opposite. I already had it shorted. All I had to do was just sit there and wait. But when you have it shorted and you're sitting here waiting, you are waiting and waiting and waiting. And this is on purpose. There's no buyers and sellers here. It's just the bank. The bank just sold. The bank is just selling. You see that volume down there? That's just the bank selling shares back and forth to itself. One account is buying shares. The other account is selling shares to that account. Then account B buys the shares back again from account A. And it's the same shares that are swapping back and forth from one account to another. And as long as a trade takes place, that establishes what the stock price is. And that's why it seems like there's a volume. Like, what's the volume on the stock today? Oh God, it's in the millions. 200 million shares were traded. 200 million shares were traded. Boy, that's a lot of activity. That's a lot of activity on that stock price. It's not a lot of activity. It's just the bank has to trade it back and forth that much to maintain the suppression and the fake pumps and the fake plunging. That's the reality. That's the truth of the stock. That's what my video is all about. They can make that price be whatever they want to be. To them, it's just arrow keys. And it's not a guy at a desk that's been assigned to screw over one dude at his computer. It's AI. It's artificial intelligence controls this thing. And last I checked, I am just not smarter than the computer. They can go and do whatever they want to do, which is how you always lose. If I go long right now, they'll just start going down, 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 down. They'll go all the way back down again. They'll correct. They'll pull back. All them things they'll do. Even if they're going to go up to here, and I went long the stock, they would first go blasting down to here, bounce off of a resistance, or no, that'd be support. They would go down here, they'd bounce off. Right now, they're obviously hitting some resistance. So they would go blasting down here, bounce off of a support line, then they'd come rallying up through, and then they'd go to this price. If I went long right there. But because I'm shorted, they don't need to go plunging down to jack shit. They just, they keep it up, keep holding it up, hold it up there, hold it up there, hold it up there, hold it up there. It's nonsense. See, they're hoping I put in just even 50 more shares, because if I have 150 shares at this price, then all they gotta do is go up $1, ding, and they've got me back to zero. And within 3 candlesticks, they'll erase everything I just worked on all day. Go, go, gadget computer. Go, 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 bank computers. And trading fake shares, fake money, fake dollars, fake zeros. It's just arrow keys up and down. It's just fake accounts that are trading stocks back and forth. It's fake volume. It's not like really there's people that are buying and selling this. Like there's buyers and sellers, and there's buying and selling going on. There's no buying and selling going on, except for by the bank itself. You know, the bank is selling its own supposed shares to itself at 151.29, and it's advantageous right now for it to hold it to 151.30. And now their other account is going to buy a bunch more. Oh, 151.35, 151.34, and they're just selling shares back and forth to itself, to each other. And they're getting ready to do their next run where they go up to 152. You know, like if I was to go 200 shares long right there, you know, if I went 200 shares long, yeah, they'd go right on up to 152, right? Want to try it? I've already done it thousands of times. Want to try it? Want to see me go 200 shares long right there? All they'll do is they'll go down $1. They'll go from 151.40 right on down to 150.40, which is far below the price I need it to go to. So suddenly you'll notice, oh, going down is easy. Going down is no big deal. Going down is what it was about to do. What fool would buy 200 shares long at the very, very, very highest point of the day? Clearly, everyone that's got a half a brain would know it's going to go down. And they don't stop. They make sure that at one moment you were positive 160, 170, and the next minute you are at 0. And it's because they can just go down infinite dollars. Even if it doesn't make any sense, they just go down another dollar, whatever they got to do. If they need to, if it makes no sense, like right here it made no sense to go down. But they were going down, and then they went down, and then they went down, back up again, then down, then back up again right there, but then down, and it made no sense, but they went down. It doesn't have to make any sense. They just do it. $151.76 is the high for the day now. $151.76. Now, 25 more pennies and they can get to 152. Ridiculous. Like I said, what bothers me is if I'd have gone 200 shares long right there, hoping it went up another dollar, it would have. But they first would have gone down, 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 down about to here. Because, you know, that would be resistance. and they'd go down here until they found support. Then they'd bounce off a big support line down here. Then they'd maybe come working their way back up, taking their time, slowly. And then maybe by the end of the day, they'd be back up to here. And then by 4 o'clock, then they got to 152. But because you're short the stock, they're trying to get to 152 as fast as they can without plunging down and going down at all. It still won't come down. I can't believe it won't pull back down for real significantly. I guess not until I am out of the way completely. So at 30, I'm at 87. Let's help him out. 30, I'm at 87. At 30, I'm at 87. I need to go 30 pennies. I need to go 30 pennies, so I need to go down to 00. So, damn, dude, really? Shit. It's because I got rid of too many of them shares. I was too afraid. See, if I still had like 70 shares, it wouldn't have to go down that low. But if I have 70 shares, I still run this risk of them pumping, pumping, pumping. So if they go down to that green line, remember when the green line was down here? It was at 149.80, and then it was to 30. Then I got it to 50, then to 65. Now it's here. It's at 151. If they just go down and touch this green lines, I think that's me being at 200. Seems like I got something wrong here. What the heck? At 36, I'm at 85. At 36, I'm at 85. At 36, I'm at 85. 36, I'm at 85. And I need 34 pennies. 36 minus 34 is 2. So yeah. That's what I need. I need to go down here to 2. Something like that. I just want this video to be over with. My God, it's a 2 hour and 35-minute video. Fuck. Bro. Dude. It's 12 o'clock. It is 12 o'clock. 9:30, 11, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. This has been 2.5 hours. Now, this wouldn't be any fun if I didn't make some predictions. So, the whole point of this is, once I get my money out of the way, I guarantee you it goes down without a problem. Down to here, down to here, down to here, down to here, down to here. But all this time, they were creating fake suppression of it going down. I'm talking like I've already got the money because I'm that positive, but it's not 100% yet. I've seen them go down so close to where I'm like, oh my God, 5 more pennies, and they don't, And so instead they stop here and they go blasting all the way up to there. If they went from here all the way up to there, that would be $44 gone off of 194. So I'd go back to positive 150. It's 10 pennies away. I'm getting out at 151.03 and they're at 151.13. It's 10 cents. It's got to go down 10 cents. And they got to make another candlestick, and then another candlestick, and then another candlestick, and then another 3 candlesticks. Shut up. Don't do it. Stop it. Once they get through my order, they're going to go like this. Down to like 85. See that white line right there? This is 150.85. Now right now they're acting like they can't go down these 10 cents, but as soon as they're through my order, alright, there's a portion of it. Then there they go, you see? So I got my 200 and they went straight down to 85. Do you see that? I said that, and that's exactly what they did, because it, for real, way back here was supposed to just go down. Way back here was supposed to go down and down. This was all fake. And I know it's fake because I trade this stock enough to know that if I right there went 200 shares long, they might go up to here, but not before they first go blasting all the way down to here, bounce off of support lines, and then come back up again to here. They're not going to just be so quick to just go blasting up to give me money, blasting up to give me my money, blasting up to give me the money, blasting up to get the money, blasting up here to get the money. Oh no, if I'd have gone long here, or here, if I'd have gone long anywhere in here and I needed it to go up to here, they'd have first gone, ooh, down to here, bounce off of this line, work their way up to here, oh, go back down to here, bounce off of that line, up to here, and oh, back down again to here, bounce off of this line, oh, go up to here, then down again, bounce off of this, then up to there, and they take all this time to just go to nowhere. Now, you see how they act like they couldn't go through my line right there? Like they couldn't go down through my prices? And once my money was out of the way, because I'm the only thing that's creating their agenda, once I'm out of the way, they went blasting down with ease. Did anyone see that? I'm out of the trade now. And they went down so fast that they're going to retrace back to here. But don't worry. They're going to go right back down to here, and then down to here, and then down to here. So why don't you short the stock? I was just short the stock for hours. If I short the stock, they're not going to do this. So the video is 2 hours and 40 minutes long. I guess we'll go ahead and stop it now. Okay. It's November 16th. Just at 12 o'clock. And that was another fun adventure of this time. Just look at the chart. Did I short the stock today, or was I going long? Just look at the chart. You know the answer.